afternoon, just before TJ's session.
And yeah, and it's wet now, it's raining.
Just a quick heads up, TJ doesn't like rain.
Same as me. Too slippy that bit is. I'm gonna bring it in.
Oh, he's coming.
I'd probably say, based on his previous wet weather performances, it's probably a good idea.
So I think that is the end of that one. 23, the last to cross the line.
So he brings it in, and now it's time for Joel to jump in and have a go for himself.
Oh, bit of damage.
Let's just pray it doesn't come back like that.
No grit.
No.
As you can see, I'm in for a bit of a soggy one in this, so it wasn't about getting decent lap times in this, it was just about having a giggle. Me and Tricky Dicky going around the outside of an M4 in the wet. Love it. Taking the good old karting lines, smashing them curbs in the middle of the chicane.
She just kept going.
It turned out NS2Rs are not the best rain tyre. They weren't horrendous, but it's a semi-slick at end of the day. So yeah, as you can hear, we're just having a good laugh whilst we're going round here. In all fairness, although it was wet, it probably was the most fun I had all day. Just getting the car sliding, putting the power down, wheel spinning, just all good fun. Druids was probably the slippiest. Little snap in the middle of the corner. Held her well, powered out of it. Across the line with a 2-minute 31.076. Not setting any lap records, but it was all good fun.
Was it good? That was fucking sick. Was it?
That was sick.
Does it slide?
Yeah, it was fucking fun.
Did you spin it at all?
I had some moments.
Did you? What, on that chicane?
Last corner, I fucking
Did you?
just washed out.
Yeah. Ouch. Who's going out now?
One of you two, innit?
Well, build your confidence up and then it's not about
No, mate, we just cruised then, but you could boot it out of corner.
Yeah. Go out.
Just go straight.
You can't, yeah.
a few slides.
Few slides, yeah.
There was one where I just didn't slow down in enough time, and I was like, "That's wide."
That's wide.
Last corner, that was fucking.
I think it obviously slippy, but I think there's more grip than you think.
Yeah, there is.
Do you know what I mean? But just give
Once the tyres warmed up, it was.
First 2-3 laps.
So this is it then, my final session of the day. So we'll skip straight into the first flying lap, if you can call it that. We'll just try to get a bit of rhythm going, build some confidence, and hopefully push quite hard to try and get a decent lap before the end of the day. So for the first part of this session, I've actually got the GPS in the top left corner of the screen. Hopefully as the laps go on we can bring that time down. So we're on to my second lap now. Just going to try and push a bit now, got a bit of a rhythm going. It's quite quiet now on track, so we shouldn't hopefully get too much traffic in this session.
Been sent to furthest outpost. There he is.
I'd say at this point, after that little bit of rain earlier in the day, the track has gone a little bit less grippy, but we'll see what we can do. If you remember what it was like in my first session of the day, you'll probably notice that I'm driving a lot better now, feel better in the car, more confident, know what the track's like, and yeah, just gradually getting better every lap I do.
Here he is coming downhill, our Colonel. Go on, son.
Now I did hold this Caterham up a little bit too long, just a couple of corners, but I didn't realise it was there, my bad. Hopefully he's not too pissed off. Let him through and then straight away we got a red flag, so that's the end of that.
Oh, it's fucking red flag. Fucking hell. So I've got all the way over here. As soon as I've stopped, red flag. Just missed him. There he goes. Bart.
So into the pits I come, reverser in, and then it literally goes green again straight away, and the way the timing was of the day, I wouldn't have got another session, so I went straight back out, try and keep the rhythm. The car was still warm. So we're straight into my fastest lap of the session now. I put my hand up because I know in my head that I'm going to push this lap. Quite late on the brakes there. Well, what brakes we've got, get it round alright. I'm a little bit wary around this corner. I could be faster, should be flat out right round it and then brake, but anyway, Porsche's in front, so I've got something to try and keep up with, because over a full lap he is quicker than us obviously. So down the straight we go. I think we hit about 90, 95ish down here. With it getting towards the end of the day, we'd lost one of the GoPros and we'd lost the GPS on this one, so no more GPS for the rest of the day for any of us. You can go in quite deep, you can do a couple of different lines. I do get this car on the inside here, it didn't slow me down too much, but either way he's probably slowed me down a little bit, but let's see how the rest of the lap goes. Hit this fairly nice. I think I gain a little bit on the Porsche there, to be fair. Managed to not outbrake myself here, hit the apex. It's probably one of the trickiest braking zones, that chicane, because it's downhill, and we all had a bit of an issue at some point through the day there. Could be faster around here as well. There's plenty of places that could be faster. Cheers Fezzer for letting us through here, very grateful. Into the last corner, do actually lose it a little bit there, a little bit slippy on that corner still from the rain. Down start finish, over the line, and that's a 2:21.005, which is actually my fastest of the day. Not the fastest the car's been round, but that's my fastest. Big improvement from the first session. Anyway, skip straight into this next lap because it's actually a really decent start to lap here, probably better than the first lap. Can just see the car moving around a little bit more and just approaching the limits of grip. And then this is where this lap falls apart, so brakes are gone, outbrake myself into here, lose a bit of time there. So we're into the last corner, a little bit of traffic ahead, the beamer lets me pass but I'm a bit too cautious, lose a little bit of time. Maybe could have got into the high teens, 19 something if I was lucky. Continue to push on the next lap. If you look at that circle, there's a car in the barrier, so red flag, and that's the end of my session. It's a shame really, but it was just about time for me to come in anyway, to let TJ go out for his last session. Now we do actually let the car cool down, but for the purposes of video, you go straight out.
Looks like there's only 3 of us going out. Everyone's packed up. No one behind me at least, so and they'll go anyway, so happy days. Just to let everyone know, this car actually handles really well. The only other thing that this car really needs is brakes, and then maybe just sorting out a bit of camber, and it's honestly it's great. If no one's ever done a track day, it's well worth going. Let's go, boy.
Right, shut up you and get some laps in. So this is my last lap on camera. So unfortunately the GoPro's died halfway through my session, but I was actually catching a Fiesta ST, Joel said. And it felt, to be fair, it felt really good, but the grip at this point wasn't very good. It was really starting to go, so it's a bit slidey in places. And across the line in a 2 minute 20.18. Not a bad lap for a bit of a down one. So, pass it on to Joel, and
See what he can do.
Nice one, Tej. Let's see what I can do without the fear in my mind of killing someone else in the car. Using all the runoff there. As you can see, like TJ just said, it is still a bit greasy, but it was drying, so it was good fun. So I did feel a bit tight in this session, to be fair, because TJ cut his session short in order to get me out for one last go. But yeah, actually ended up being a horrendously long session. Like the checkered flag just wasn't coming, and I had a hell of a lot of time in car. But because of the amount of time I had in the car, I did actually start pushing the hardest I've been pushing all day, and I did actually get a nice lap together. So I was wanting to take this next corner flat out all day, but I just didn't have the bottle. I just couldn't do it, but that was probably the best I took it. So as I've come over the crest of the hill this time, guess what? Checkered flag's finally out. And somehow, I've posted a 2-minute 18.34, which I was very happy with. Considering in the last video, if you've not seen it, in the dry I did a 2-minute 18, so on a greasy track. Very happy. Just saying here, got a bit of a dab on in that. Sweating me nuts off. Give the car a little slap, let her know she done a good job. That'll do, pig. That'll do.
So I'm just worried that might touch the wheel and then game over. Bleeding forward, front brakes.
So that's the end of the day. I'm losing a bit of light, so we'll make this outro quick. The car's been awesome. We've had a few moments, a little bit of rain, but overall, it's been a great day.
Not been bad at all. The only thing that is wrong with it is the brakes. They need upgrading because these are not great. And the only thing as well is that has been scrubbing against the wheel. But for a car that was going to the scrapyard 2 years ago, it's done amazing.
And we've had every single nut and bolt, subframe, engine, everything off this car, rebuilt it. It's not got the best parts, have you seen? It's a budget car, but there's a lot of upgrades coming.
So yeah, that brings me on to the next bit. This isn't the end of it. It's not stopping here. She's going to get quicker, and quicker, and she's going to stop better, and we're going to take her better places. And then there has just popped up a new mini championship. It's a possibility. Who knows? Who knows? So, if you've enjoyed the journey so far, subscribe, like, and we'll see you in the next one. Tell you what, leave us a little comment and all. Tell us what tracks you think would be good for that.
Thanks for watching.
Cheers for watching.
See you in the next one.
TTFN.